Good morning and welcome to today's episode of My PI Dream. Today is Friday and it is build day 74. Yes, build day 74 on the build schedule out at Villa FELIZ. Today, as you know from yesterday, we're going to be pulling those forms up. I want to get out there. I want to see them when they pull the forms up, but I think they're going to be ahead of me. They do that all the time. They get the forms off before I get out there because they start at 8 and it's about 8:30 right now. But I want to get out there because I always want to inspect the very bottom. I want to make sure that we don't have any honeycombing in the very bottom where the connection of the column meets the beam. And sometimes what they'll do is they'll have it all patched up and I can't see the extent of any of the honeycombing. So hopefully I can get out there in time and see that. So anyway, this morning I was a little bit busy. As you can see, I did laundry again today because I'm trying to get a catch up because I really want to relax on Sunday. I didn't get to relax last Sunday. And this Sunday I'm hoping that I can do a little bit of relaxing and do something leisurely. It's been a pretty hectic last couple of weeks around here. Also, water was in short supply this morning, so I was trying to do dishes and it was dripping, and I thought, oh, I got enough water to do my. Oh, just a minute. What is that? Okay, where was I? Sorry about that. Oh, I just missed the fire seminar. But I let my neighbor know that I'm an ex-firefighter. I spent several years. I worked on a pumper company and a ladder company, and I was an engineer when I left there. And that was my younger days. But I told him that I think I can miss the fire safety meeting this time. I think I got enough background knowledge to kind of figure out what to do in the event that we have a fire at our place. So anyway, I have to drop off this water bottle. What was I talking about? Oh, I was talking about the water issue this morning. So I had drips coming out, and I had just enough. I thought that I could do my dishes. But then when I went to go grab my dishes and I turned on the faucet, all the drips went away. So I had to do the bucket washing my dishes this morning, which is normal. I mean, that's the problem with the water out here. I don't complain. Neither does anyone else around here. We just kind of live with it and move forward. So anyway, let me drop off my my water bottle with my landlord and get the day started. So without further delay, let's get today's video underway. Good morning, everybody. How are you today? Hi, Gabby. Hey, we got a new. This is
we have a new one.
You're adding to your team.
Came from the back.
You are so bad. You are so bad. So how is everybody today?
Baby again.
My nephew's daughter.
What's going on?
Good morning. Tess. Magandang umaga. How are you today? What's I already had the sausage twice already. So what else are you doing for dinner tonight?
Just fish. You don't eat liver.
No, I don't eat liver. So it's fish and liver. So
Fish
I am.
and
So,
vegetables.
so the fish is good, but what kind of fish is it?
You want with coconut?
Good morning, James.
Good morning. How are you today?
Coconut milk?
Good. I'm very good. With the coconut?
That's it. This one and this one.
This one?
This one
Which-
is coconut milk.
Yes.
I will fry first, then I will put coconut milk.
The
in
coconut-
This one.
And that's the like the fried one, right? That one you do
You
fried?
want the fried one?
Well, which one has the least amount of bones? The lesser bones. Which one?
Maybe this.
Okay, I'll do that one then. Do that
Fried.
one.
Vegetables.
And vegetables too.
Chop suey and the other one is with squash.
Yeah. Oh yeah. With the squash. Yeah. But that'll be good. So I have vegetables. I have my vegetables that I need.
Yes.
And I'll have
Fried
fish.
and vegetables.
That's a good meal, and that's a Friday meal. So that fish on Friday.
Yes.
All right, sounds good. All right, thank you, Tess. I'll see you tonight. Good morning. Hi, how are you this morning? I'm gonna get a couple of chips from you this one, okay? I would like to. Let's see. I'm gonna try this one right here. And let's see what else you have here. I always get oishi, so I'll get oishi. 14?
Yes, 14.
14? Where is Yolanda today?
She is at home, inside the home.
Salamat, have a wonderful day. Good morning. How are you? How are you? Hi guys. Hi guys. How are you today?
I'm good.
Is your sister in school or at the church? Ah, there she is. Ah, good morning. Good night. Oh, oh, I felt it.
Tell him, give me money, may I have money.
Money. Okay. Okay, I have to go to work. Bye-bye. Bye. See you later. See you later. Bye-bye. So I don't know, but it kind of looks like we could possibly get some rain today. Look at the sky. We got a little bit of blue. You can barely see Maklak back over there. But look at the sky this morning. But you know, sometimes what happens, it's like this in the morning, and then it clears up later on in the afternoon. And then it gets like this again in the evening, and then it clears up again. Who knows?
The homeowners are still not available.
Oh, then I'll stop by. I'll see. Okay. That's what happened last time. They weren't ready either last time. Well, thank you. Good morning. Well, it appears the fire meeting hasn't even started yet, so I'm gonna swing by there just to see how it's going or if it's going. Well, anyway, the guys are actually working really hard to getting all their stuff done like they normally do every single day out here. And I had to go into my commando battle rhythm. I had to take off the regular t-shirt and put something on that says look cool. This is like kind of like wicks the sweat, so it makes it a little bit easier out here. It's really been humid since we had that big rain. You can feel the humidity in the air. So anyway, they got the forms pulled off, and there was a minimized of honeycombing, so everything looked good on all of the forms that they pulled off. They actually had several of them already where they had some of the cement, the little cement that they sling on for the plaster that goes on later. So I can't see what's behind it, but I'm gonna trust them that they did a good job out here on those. So the guys are also down here with the platform. You see, they're in the process of doing all the leveling and everything that they need. I saw them do some correction. I saw my builder out here this morning, and I think maybe a level that they had, because they want to make sure that they maintain the right, remember that right approximately 7 inches of the rise and the appropriate tread for each one of them. So I think they did a little bit of a correction. I think they dropped it down a little bit. I saw them marking off the marks for each one. Not really sure how he does his calculations, but he does a good job at that. And they're also here, they're also continuing to sling the cement on there to get those prepared for when we actually do the plaster coat. The guys, as you saw, were back in the cistern, and they're continuing to dig back there. We still got a bunch of this water setting up here, but that's okay, because this is going to make all this area, all the places where the water's setting up, that I want that to stay inside there. The longer it stays inside there, the harder this concrete will get and it'll cure better. And I noticed this morning when I came in, this was all wet out here, so the guys actually did a good job of spraying everything down early in the morning. So anyway, this is what they're down to, is this kind of stuff right here. They're past the topsoil, clay. Now this kind of stuff here, and I don't know, it almost looks like coal, but it's a type of a rock kind of thing. So, but it's porous. You can see the holes inside of it. It's still doing drainage, but it's sort of like a rock. Like my head. So this rock, you see this rock here? This rock, they said they actually found it was over on this part. This was when we were at grade level, and they started doing the digging. They were doing the digging around here, and we were doing some excavation. So the guys moved this rock to this corner, and this is actually you see that marker right there? That's the actual marker of the edge of the property. That's our property line. And we're actually going to leave this rock. We're going to keep it here. So if you remember way back when they were doing the soil sample test, remember when they had to drill, and this was in the first week that we were actually out here after we were clearing the land and all. And do you remember they were doing it and they were having such a hard time getting down, because the soil it's very stable here, and it has to be stable for them to approve the build into the basement area. And the reason why it was so difficult and they kept having a hard time going through it was because of that black rock that you get at about, oh gosh, that is maybe about 4 meters down or something like that. Anyway, this is not for us. This is for the guys that are doing the perimeter wall. And remember, they had the forms up the other day, and that's what they're using for the beam that goes across the top of the perimeter wall. But all you saw was forms on there the other day. Let's take a real quick look and see what it looks like with the forms off and they have the top taken care of. So one of the subscribers had a question yesterday as I was reviewing the comments, and the question was, and I addressed it in some earlier videos, but I'll go ahead and address it again today. They want to know how the driveway is actually going to make it into the garage. So we're going to start from the street. Okay, this is the street, right? It goes down, comes up here, and you see my coconut tree over here, right here. So this is going to be a double gate right here. There's going to be a double gate, and there's going to be a single gate that takes us up to the walkway for a walkway entrance and a vehicle entrance. So pretend all that rock is not there. And so you're going to actually go through, you'll be driving straight through here, this area right here, and you'll go over. Well, let me get on the other side. So we'll jump to the other side. All right, we are now on the other side, and as you see, this is the stairway that's going in, but the driveway is going to continue to go over in this direction. It's going to be a little tight, but we'll be able to maneuver. And it's going to go around this way, and we're going to continue to go. The vehicle will drive this way. Of course, this will slowly go down a 1.5 meter from grade, and then it's going to go around the outside of this stairway right here. And it's, by the time it gets down to about right around this point right here, which is a little bit behind the back of this stairway, you see this column right here and this column right here? Well, that's approximately 5 meters. And this whole section right here is the entranceway into the basement, into the garage. So this whole area will be level. Its grade level will be 1.5 meters down from ground grade level, which is right about where all this grass is actually growing right here. So that's how we're going to get into the garage, hopefully. So anyway, it's nice and quiet here now, and you might be asking, why is it so nice and quiet right now? Of course, it's lunchtime, and you see the guys are relaxing. They already had their meal. It's around 12:30, and they're taking their well-deserved afternoon break and lunch meal, and then they'll be back to work here in another about 30 minutes. So I'm going to take this opportunity to catch up on a little bit of editing so I can actually get this thing out on time tonight, and I might catch a little siesta like these guys are doing. So let me head back over to Bahay Kubo. Well, anyway, here are my assumptions. They're going to do the last 3 big columns, which is 1, 2, and 3, because there are no big columns after that. Then we have 1, 2 of the smaller columns, and all of these 1, 2, 3, 4 beside those are the precast round ones. So once they get these 3 done right here, all the big ones are done, and they'll probably, I don't know if they're going to cut up the wood to make the smaller columns completed or what, but those will probably be done maybe tomorrow. Well, anyway, I find this kind of funny. You know the guys who are working the perimeter fence, doing the rebuild of that, and they're running this 1.5 inch hose. You see this 1.5 inch hose right here? Well, it goes from here, and it goes down. I'm going to tell you, I think it goes down, I don't know, I'm going to say a good 200, at least 200 meters. With, I have no idea how many of these splices they got here. You see all these splices? This is how they splice in each one of the hoses. So I think we only have about 30 psi of water pressure anyway at wherever they're making their connection at. And it's going down this really steep slope here and then coming all the way back up here. So I'm curious. I want to walk down here. I want to see how much water flow they actually have down there. Well, it is the end of another day here at Villa FELIZ, day 74. It's like 2.5 months that we are into this build, but we're actually seeing some really good progress here. So look behind me. You see every one of the main columns are now done. We'll pull the forms off the last 3 that we did today, and they were actually building the forms for the smaller columns that we're going to do tomorrow. Which is, what did I say? It was like 3 of them. 1, 2, and I think there's 3 of them. And then we have, again, the precast columns that will be done on the porches. So that's well, the sky is threatening. I've been listening to thunder for the last hour around here. So I think I'm going to head home. I don't want to get caught in another one of those torrential rainstorms like I did the other day. So let me go ahead and get everything packed up. I will do the editing back at the apartment, and I get this out to you guys tonight early if I can. So, anyway, so tomorrow we have a couple of visitors coming. We have actually we have more than a couple of visitors. We have a couple of visitors, and we have my sister-in-law, and she's going to be bringing some food. And she hasn't seen, I don't think she's seen since we got the first floor built. So she's going to be excited when she sees all the progress here. But I also have, I believe it's going to be Bill and Lori. And one of our subscribers by the name of James, this is his family right here, and I think James was interested in the 2 properties over here on the side, and that was the ones that I spoke with the marketing, and they were saying that basically everything's on hold. And the reason everything's on hold over here is their marketing strategy is to sell everything or get to a certain percentage over in the main section over there by the clubhouse and all. And then they're going to reintroduce these back again. I don't know when that will be. It actually might be soon, it might be later, I don't know. But I feel assured that these lots will become available pretty soon. So if you have your eye on any of these lots over here in this phase where I'm building, you might want to throw your ring into the hat early and let them know that you're interested in these, because I have a feeling probably over the summer. I'm just speculating, but I'm thinking over the summer these lots are going to become open and available again. So anyway, until tomorrow, which is going to be build day 75. Yes, I said build 75 here at Villa FELIZ. If you enjoyed today's video, please give me a thumbs up. Please share, and if you have not subscribed, please click on that little My PI Dream heart in the bottom right hand side of your screen, and each time I upload a video, you will be notified. So until tomorrow, which is going to be Saturday, you have a wonderful day.